Hello everyone, welcome back to yet another video. Today, I have a few things planned. For one, getting our AE2 system to be infinitely ranged with the wireless terminal, which we should easily be able to do today. And hopefully we will be able to do the Project E integration as well. That would be very awesome. Another thing is setting up a sieve setup for the endstone. Because it has some rather useful stuff with a netherite mesh, like the deep dark stuff, some enderite, ender pearls, draconium dust, and the chorus fruit is what I also want. And then, if we have the time for it, I want to set up these essences, because these are needed for the next ingot tier, the vibranium ingot. And then next time, I believe we will do some blood magic, but I'm unsure of whether we will actually do that or something else. So yeah, that's all I have for today, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. So we can get into it right away. What we need, I believe, is a quantum ring and a quantum link chamber. You only need one chamber, but we need 8 of these. So I'm going to set up a pattern for that, actually, which means a pattern for this cell, just to make life a little bit easier for myself. That's not a pattern. There you go. And we want to add a 2, or what are these called? Quantum ring. Quantum. We want 8 of these. So that's gonna do its thing. And yeah, by the way, another thing I wanna do, I wanna upgrade this furnace, because it is too slow now. So let's see if we can do that real quick. Diamond to emerald, I guess, and see if we can upgrade it even further. Emerald to obsidian. Let's just do that and put that in our thing. I guess I had them already. So there we go. Emerald to obsidian. See if that is enough. 1, 2. It is definitely fast enough. Very good. Very good. We love to see it. How's that going? It is done. Okay. So this piece of, let's call it tech, is something we wanna put below this, I believe. Like, I don't care about it because we have the wireless either way. So I believe it doesn't really matter. Let's just make this real quick, just for the quest. There you go. Okay, it didn't accept it. Come on. Let's not be stubborn. There you go. And by the way, these can be learned, which is interesting. So that might be a nice EMC source, perhaps. So it wants us to make double of everything we have. Let's just do that, because usually you would need 2 of these, but it doesn't really matter for us. So let's get a flint and steel. which I don't have. So let's just make one. And what we want to do, we want to take a ender pearl. We want to take our tiny TNT, and we can just throw it on the ground next to it. No, not the TNT. The ender pearl and the singularity. 1, 2. Place that, blow it up, and that should. What? Okay, I get. Huh. um. That wasn't supposed to happen. uh. That's okay. Well, let's huh. Let's make some regular old TNT, and let's get some kiwi blocks and fix that mess up. Okay, I didn't think that would happen. As you might have figured. So let's just like, where could I put this to not break everything? Oh yeah, by the way, I forgot to show you guys before I retry this. I did some building in this area, and it looks a lot nicer now. Basically, just a nice forest with a path. And the setup over here is the exact same. As you can see, it has been working very well. And someone in the comments actually suggested that you can just use a pylon for the harvest of the source berries, which, yes, it would be a lot simpler. So I would recommend doing that. But now that I have this, I might as well keep it, and it looks cooler than the pylon. So I'm just gonna keep it like this, basically. They're talking about the harvester pylon, this guy. So thanks to that comment, like I said, I recommend just using this. It's a lot more convenient. I have a little house here with my boy Kevin Bacon. He's finally got a home. Don't mind him being eternally stuck in this. He's chilling. And the Botania is now over here, basically. But it's the exact same setup. So let me try again here. And I will just put it here. And this is probably gonna blow up everything, but it's okay. No, just use regular TNT if you have it claimed. The tiny TNT destroys it for some reason. If you have your area claimed, it shouldn't get destroyed by anything besides you. So I don't know how that happened. Not gonna lie. Okay, so now we have our quantum entangled singularities. Now, what we can do is accept the quest in here, which gives me a 64k storage, which is kind of nice. So we wanna just put our quantum ring below here, I guess, and I will use this line, and the middle goes here, and we just put the link chamber in the middle and the other stuff around it, and it will automatically form. There we go. And as you can see, you can extend the network over infinite distances, even between dimensions. So if you need something in a different dimension, use these, because the other ones don't do that, I believe. So yeah, that's that setup. And I believe what we do, we put that in there, and then we put this in here, and that should be our infinite range, I want to say. Yep. There we go. Infinite range setup. Finally. Goodness. That was annoying. So yeah, just use the two singularities you got from one blowing up the one. Put one in your link chamber and one you want to put in your terminal slot over here. And that's that. I don't know if you need a quantum bridge card, you might. But yeah, that's how you do the wireless in this pack, I suppose. And no more going back and forth. God, that's going to be so nice. So moving on to the next stuff. So let's tick that off. This. We need Eternalist. A bunch of it. And what I want to do is I want to craft a lot. A lot of coal. And see if I have enough. Actually, let's just do the math, right? Is there a calculator in this so I can show you? No. So basically, we have 4,500 essence, yeah? We use 8 of those for 12 coal. So I believe what we can do 5,10 divided by 8, and then times 12 to get the amount of coal we have. And that's 6,765. And to get to the Eternalist, we need 4 coal for 1 alchemical, which means we can divide it by 4. So we have 1,690 alchemical. We can divide it by 4 again, which is 422. And then we can divide it by 4 once more, which is 105. And so we would have 105 Eternalist fuel. And we need 6 times 9, which is 54. So we have more than double, basically. So let's do this. This might not be. Maybe I should use a crafter, actually. I think that would be a good idea. Like, this guy should be satisfactory. Let's. What? Control craft. Yes, thank you. So let's get a crafter tier 1 here, and a crafter tier 2. And we might as well just make a tier 3. There we go. And we can put this here for now. Let's get a gate, which I have exactly 1. And put that on the second one. And we want to get our Philosopher's Stone. And we want to set up recipes for all of this stuff, basically. Right? So for the alchemical coal, we do this setup. And what we want to do, we want to change this to where result of crafting operation will stay in input buffer. Or result of crafting operation will go to output buffer, but remaining items like buckets will stay in input. So we want to do this because the Philosopher's Stone will stay in. Then we set up the Mobius fuel with the exact same settings. So set it to XT, and then the Eternal's fuel, exact same thing. Now, if we get a exporter, any second, there you go, and some cable, like this, for example. We want to do this, and we want to put coal. So that should put coal in. I'm gonna help out a little bit here. So that won't do anything yet, but if I put my Philosopher's Stone in, it will craft all of this stuff. And actually, let's change this to int. This can stay int, and this can stay int. And as you can see, it is now chugging away, as I like to say. And what we can do, we can simply get our coal, and we want it to be at 64 always. So now this will input as much as it can, and we are gonna have our integration soon, basically. But first I want to get some acceleration cards, just like that, because that's a lot faster. And let's make just 64 of this, not 46, 64. And reactivate it. Oh, whoops. God. Just pull it in. 64. 64. Toggle. So that should craft now. Really fast. And if you take a look at our essence, it should be going down rather quickly. So we need 54 of this. So as soon as it's at 54, I will stop this process. But that's gonna take a while. So a thing I want to check is if we can do these crafting recipes here using AE2. Like if you can input these items basically using AE2. Because I am really not sure if you can do that. So I believe I have placed the thing down here. Well, first off, I need to figure out, right? Because if we do it with Autocrafting, for example, I have an idea how we'll do it. We can do it with routers. This is a very cool mod, which I have not used in this pack, but I've used it before, so I somewhat know what I'm doing. I hope. So we're gonna want, I think one router will be enough, probably. Okay, I believe we can stop this now. So let's do that. Because now we have 59 of these, which should be 6. 6, I say. There you go. That's this quest. Gives me a bunch of coal blocks. That's awesome. And it ticks off this too, which means we might be able to make some dark matter soon. We basically only need netherite scrap, which I guess we can get ourselves ancient debris with this. That shouldn't be an issue. Anyway, so now that we have that, we can make our transmutation module. And this, I believe, we can just... Can we slap that on here? No. So let's slap that on here. Oh. Okay, interesting. Put that there and put that back in. I just want to have it at the back here. Or do I? I guess I can like put it here. That's an export bus. You know what? I'm gonna quickly, because this is kind of annoying me right now, I'm gonna make a AE2 wrench. Because of this I can just remove that. So the module can go on top of there. Why does this have a priority? Let me read up on this. So first step, and blah, blah, blah. When attached anywhere on the it harness the knowledge and energy of the alchemist who placed it down and supply the network with the alchemist EMC as a distinct resource, unlocking the ability of the ME network to directly manipulate that EMC for transmutation of items within autocrafting and other related operations. Okay, so I believe now that we have that, I'm going to move it like right here. And I just want to test this for now. Okay, I can't place it. Why can't I place it on the back side here? That's fine. Let's just make it ugly for now. It's because of these guys. No, that makes sense. Let's connect it up here. So if I take my transmutation table and I place that there, it is already importing something. Okay, awesome. Let's filter it to these though. And as you can see, it is going up very fast now. So this now enables us to have our EMC always running, which means we should be able to always have enough, basically. And I'm thinking, right, these have EMC value. I get a lot of them. Like this has 32,000, and I make a lot of them really quickly. And I don't think I'm gonna need more singularities for now. So I'm thinking, right, we just do this, and we like move this, oops, and place that glass back. And what we do, we can, well, first of all, we can remove this. We don't need it anymore. We can take like this and just this. We move it over here. Do this. And then we do this, and we want it to condense. And we just import it. And as you can see, that is EMC automated, albeit rather slowly, using ME. And I'm satisfied with that for now. However, in the future, I would love if I could get the transmutation terminal. For that we need a red matter block, which red matter we're not doing today, because we need plutonium. The rest of this is doable. And yeah, I do wanna see this. How does this work exactly? They work the same, yeah. And just uses EMC. Okay. Oh yeah, that's fine for now. Ah, it even shows. So what if I like what is it? Membrane. Ah, nice. So we have that automated now. Interesting. Moving on. So next thing up on our list is, let's do the end stone, which we need a extractor for from the Psycraft mod. We need some sort of port from the mod to make that, and a piston, some dripstone, aluminum, and kiwi. We've got that. Then we need our per and some end stone. And I'm just going to put that right here. Because why not, right? So let's put our end stone right there and our per below. And we have our extractor. Let's get a drawer. And I want to place this like facing this way. And that's making end stone. So next up, we want a hammer, which we still have. And we want a sieve, which we also have. So we can just place the hammer there and the sieve there. And now we need an actual hammer from the Exterior mod to change the output side with shift right click to there. And this can go there. And basically, that's almost the whole setup. Now what we want a mesh. And I'm going to want a what is it? The thingamabob here. Netherite. So netherite. Let's make one. Let's use the pattern, or the template, I mean. And let's get our smithing table. Just place that in here for now. 1, 2, 3. Get that mesh in here. Of course, we need some more gates. 2 to be exact. We already have one. And I'm going to put this one right here and this one right there. Awesome. You need to be... Okay, you're charged. You have your mesh. And I'm going to set your output side to over here. And for now, temporarily, I will give it a chest. And let's make it an iron chest, I guess. That's going to be enough for now. And now all we need is a pipe. And we just pull. And there we go. It is now set up as it should be. And I'm thinking that we might want to do a few more of these, because this is very slow. And I don't like it being slow, basically. Okay, so that's that already set up. Now we want to see that we can get that we get all of our inputs and make a drawer for them over here, because I'm going to just put it over here very lazily, and I will just use this side. Let's get some upgrades in here. I don't have green dye. Huh. That's interesting. I don't even have... Can I make yellow? I can. So let's make some more of these. And 3 of these will be enough for now. This is gonna be too fast probably for this stuff. But I just need to go and find... Oh, Draconium Dust. I'm thinking... We don't really need the dust in a drawer. We only want the ingots, I think. Actually... Nah, I guess we can use the dust for some stuff. I don't know. I'll just put it in this drawer. Let's clean up a little bit here. Whoops, that's fine. What do you have? Oh, you have green dye. How convenient. Let's buy some. So let's see. Do we have everything? Almost. We have the echo shards. These can go up here, and the rest of the stuff can go there. So let's wait. We need one more, I believe. One more output from the crushed and stone. All we need is... No, we can get the chorus flower and the skulk shrieker still. And after that I will put a drawer here. So while that's happening, while I'm waiting on that, we can see what we have here from EXP. And let's figure out if or how we can do this. So basically what I want to happen here is patterns, because these crafts are rather annoying. So that I'm about to need, because we want a sender and a puller module, I believe, and we want an MK2 one. So we need these things, which means we need gold to craft down, which means we need paper as well. Best way to get paper would be sugarcane, but I don't know how much I have left. It should be enough for now. I can always get it back, I think. So MK2 is just with an ender pearl combined, and the... Wait, I think we want to actually turn on substitutions, because I believe this also has issues, if I remember correctly. And now we do the same thing for the puller. And we just put all of this in the crafting. There we go. So let's get our push. Is it not push? Sender. I forgot to make one for MK1, didn't I? I did, indeed. And we want 16 of these, I think. And there you go. So what I want to do, I want to get an ME pattern provider. And just I believe we can just put it right on, and then we put a modular router right there. And this is gonna be interesting, because we can configure what sends where, basically, with this. So I'm going to need to set up the stuff correctly here. Not like that. So for the air essence, we want an arrow, widen wing, a feather, and a source gem. And I believe what we can do, we can... Let's spread them, because we don't want them all to have the same filter. We can get our gem. What is it? The source gem. Right there. So with this module, I can now set that as a target. And I can put this sender module in here. And that should be enough, I believe. I might wanna change this a little bit. This has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 slot 3, which is like... Wait. With this module, I'm going to send a gem in there. Yeah, I'm gonna want to change this. To where I actually have a chest here. Interestingly enough. By the way, let's check if we got our skulk thing. We haven't. That's fine. So what we do, we will pull every recipe we can do from the chest. So put that there. We can put this in. The source gem is correct. And we want to set up okay. I think we want to set up a modular router for each craft. Probably. By the way, let me know if I'm being stupid while making this. So for this we need arrow. Arrow, which can go right there. So that can go there. And I made a mistake by not spreading these out, because all of these now have the arrow filter. And then we need a feather, which goes into here. And then we have another sender module, which goes into here for the widen wing. And that is set. Send. And I want a lot of puller. I want like 10. I don't need 10, but let's make 10. And you want to pull from there, from the chest. And you want to pull this. No, you want to pull a regular old arrow, this, and this. Yeah, and a regular old arrow. So let's pull. And that is from the chest, basically. So now, if we were to set up a autocraft of the chest, let's make one real quick just to test if that works. So I want an autocraft for this. Of course, I chose the worst possible one because well, I don't have welding rings. That's fine. Let's set up the other one. Actually, first I want to do a pull for only you. Up there. Just like that. And I believe that should work. So with router number 2, we do the exact same thing. But for the... Let's do one that I can make. Like this one, for example. Which is just dirt. A source gem. And some seeds. And dirt. So let's set this up. This is gonna be my seed. And that will go over here. Then we have the next one, which is the iron that goes up in the middle. Right there. And then we have a dirt one, which is already set. And then we do one for the source gem, which just goes right up there. Oops. Which goes right up there. And for this, I want to pull the earth essence right out of there. And I want to pull all of this out of the chest. And a source gem 2. And I pull all of that out of the chest. And what I want to do, I have one gem, so let's test if it works. With that. So this is going to be what it looks like. And this is, let's set this up too. And I should see an ME pattern provider with a chest right there. So let's test it. I wonder if this works. I hope it does. One of you, please. So put it in. But it hasn't pulled in the gem. Did I forget to put the gem? I didn't. So why is it not doing that? Huh. Wait. I never allow. Is this like... Was it on blacklist the whole time? Was that the reason? Or does it... Can it just not put in? Huh? It's on blacklist. All of them are blacklist. How did it send the other ones in then? So now it's just... I see. So it should work now. My gem is gone. Where is it? What a mess this is. Let's... Why is it putting it there? What? You shouldn't be doing that. So if I put this in, it puts it there. If I put this in, it should put it up top, but it can't. Put this in, and I know why it can't put it in, because it needs to be the last for the craft to work. So put the iron there, that makes sense. What was the last thing? Seeds. No, I have seeds, dirt. So if I put the dirt in, it will put the dirt there. And if I put the gem in, then the buffer is full. Oh, it gets pulled out by this one. Right, let's fix all of these up. Whitelist, 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 whitelist. Wait, but I needed... Well, technically only the gem will be pulled, so it shouldn't be an issue. And by the way, these are out of reach. Is what I've realized. So let's put that there. So this works, kinda. It's very scuffed, I gotta say. So put that back in. So now this is here. And I guess we can just send it back to the chest and import it or something. Okay, well, you guys saw that it works, so I'm just gonna I'm gonna do this for the other stuff, basically, and I'll be back with you guys once it's actually done. So, because this is just setting up filtering and blah blah blah, we don't need that. So I'll see you then. All right, so guys, I'm back. I've set up everything, and as you can see, I've added another router. This one is purely for the gem making. Now, if you're wondering why I made an extra imbuement chamber for that, it is because this guy would pull out the gem out of here, like the issue we had earlier, if I just had them basically like there. So that's why I've decided to do that. So now I think all we need is this and some cable. Just like that. And I believe that should be our autocrafting for this area completely done. So we can do source gems now. We can do the essences. Now for the essences, there's a few things we don't have automated, like torches and steel. Seeds we don't actually have. Kelp or snow, or water buckets for that matter. For the air essence, we don't have arrows or widen wings. Feathers should be fine as they have an EMC value. But that is all that I'm going to do for today, because I've reached 50 minutes, and I'm going to try to make everything 50 minutes from now on, roughly. So yeah, let's just set up the patterns really quickly to test if, for example, this works. And I chose to do it with amethyst, by the way. So which ones do I have? I've got the air and earth, which means I need water and fire. There you go. So now if I were to, let's say, if I were to make some gems, like, let's see if I can make 10, right? How would this work? So craft it, and it should pull it out. Oh, the buffer is full. Can I, like, filter this to only do one? Match any... add modular. Is there a number filter here? Placer... stack upgrade, sync upgrade... regulator. That sounds correct. So... let's make some regulator upgrades. Because that genuinely sounds very correct for my needs here. Put that there and make my stuff and regulator upgrade. And then I believe this is something we put in here, and we do 1. So now if I were to do this, it should only ever pull 1. But that doesn't do what I want. Huh. So it only pulls 1, but it doesn't... only insert when inventory has fewer than this many of one item. Only extract if inventory has more than this many of item. Inspection regex tag. Huh. Okay, I don't really understand that, so let's do a very simple solution here. Router number 5. And we just do that, and we can get rid of this upgrade. Pull that, and we can do this, because that's gonna pull that out. And just do this, and it's gonna work. So there you go. That's that. Last thing that I need to do is I need to... let's clear this somehow. There you go. So I want you to... no. I want you to do this and do this. And then I want you to send here. I want you to send here. And I want you to send here. So there you go. Why are you doing that? Well, it's fine for now. I'll fix it later if it's really broken. Maybe it's just... this question is supposed to go up there. That's the issue. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode of me being somewhat stupid, maybe? I don't know. So, I hope to see you guys next time. And yeah, goodbye.